Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another gameplay Draft Champions, MUT Draft Champions gameplay. This is the second time I played Draft Champions. The first game I jumped into, I ran into a guy that just buzzsawed me with his offense, and I didn't really have my defense set up. I didn't have a defensive formation or package that I really liked. So it was just a learning curve for me and just trying to figure out how to play against this guy. So this is me drafting my team right now, just trying to go ahead and stack my team as much speed as possible is the goal, and also trying to give myself some kind of an offensive line. So right there I actually took Teddy Bridgewater as my overall quarterback. He was one of the better ranked guys right there, and just trying to make decisions to try to get the best players on my roster. Jerry Rice, very slow wide receiver, but he was my third wide receiver, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some speed on the edge with LT. So 86 defense, 88 overall offense, because I've got a lot of offensive linemen. Here's actually, I think, his team. I think he had a Bridgewater. I had a Bridgewater too, Cordell Patterson, and then I've got LT as my team. So one of the things I want to talk about basically is just making sure that you have a defense of set when you're playing Draft Champions. So if you don't pick a team with the defense that is basically fits up for you, it's going to make a huge difference. So right here redirects one of his guys on a little route right there. I get a SWAT animation. Then he hits me with a slant on the backside. Actually, I didn't carry across, so didn't have anybody out over in that area, so he's able to go ahead and hit me with a long delay. And actually with an RPO right there, hits me over the middle with a slant. I don't see a lot of people using slant RPOs in those type of shotgun sets, so he actually caught me off guard. Now he's got basically a bunch of guys out there. I think he tries to take a shot up top, but basically that defense had this play completely locked down. All these guys were all locked down on that. Second and 10 situation, he's going back to the trip set. And I think he takes off for Bridgewater. Actually, good play right there to get the ball to a first down. So one of the advantages of having a quarterback that's got some speed is that you can actually get around the edge and actually pick up some good yards with that. So he hits me with slants right here. Defender comes down. I actually had to go ahead and try to take away the running quarterback with a click, and as a result, he's able to hit the slant on the backside and get a touchdown of it. And then actually tries a little trickery with the fast touchdown and tries to go ahead and throw it in there. Now I had a defensive setup there. I didn't have any kind of guys. I didn't have my guys in a field goal formation, so I don't know why he decided to go for it. That was kind of a bad decision. So I'm running with this wing formation. It's a very common formation that you can find in pretty much majority of the playbooks out there. So this is a formation I'm going to be try to dot my opponent up right there. So his user actually was going to fall back to slant. I actually go ahead and dot him up with a little hitch route with the running back with the tight end. And right here, I do this tight end attack. I hit the little in route. This is a play that I actually ran into a guy using it against me, and it was very difficult to stop. So I like to have that as one of my staple offenses right here. And then this is the weak pistol weak formation. This was something you can find out of the Ravens playbook. In the Jaguars, it's included too. It's got a lot of great plays, so I'm actually sprinkling this into my scheme. Back to the wing, single back. Got lucky right there. I actually threw by his user, and his user didn't react correctly, so I got lucky. So right here, I'm trying to make an adjustment, and I'm seeing cover 2 initially. So I'm streaking up my inside tight end with the anticipation that the guy's actually going to go ahead and pull out, but I forced the ball in and throw to his defensive player. So what this came down to is this is strictly a bad read. If you take a look at the cornerbacks on each side, they're slightly on the inside of my guy, and as a result, that means basically that was man coverage, and he's able to go ahead and get a touchdown or interception on that particular play. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump into just a basically different type of a defense right here. Just trying to switch things up against this guy. I'm kind of a bind right here. It actually does a little RPO. I have 2 guys down in a little flat area right there, And then 3rd and 4 type of situation, going back to the cover 4 coverage, he actually takes an inside run, and I think he falls forward. It's 4 or first down. He gets a 4th and inches. And right here, I'm anticipating him try to run the ball right up the middle, and I've got his wide receiver off to the left, completely wide open. He sees it. I'm in a bad defense. I don't know what I was thinking in this type of scenario. I should have never been in a defense like this where there was a wide out there. I got cute, and he's able to go get a touchdown on that. And he comes back into the wing pair for the 2-point conversion slant play. I go and take away the spot. He takes off this quarterback. He's able to go and find the wide receiver on the backside for the 2-point conversion. So down 14-0. This is just like the previous game where I'm just getting destroyed right there. So I just got to settle down with what I'm looking to do. I get a nice little roughing the passer play right here, and then I go ahead and streak up my outside receivers, put a whip on the backside, and right here I'm able to go and hit the corner. He's running a lot of man coverage. I think a lot of people in Draft Champions, and this is my second game of playing Draft Champions this season, is a lot of people run a lot of man coverage just because it's just a kind of a generic defense. You're not going to get yourself a lot of trouble. So right here, once again, 2nd and 5, man coverage. I'm able to go and hit the little C route by the fullback and get it down to the 14-yard line. And then I go and motion this over. This is a nice little money play that I developed off of pro schemes. And I'm going to look to the slant underneath. I've got a slant on the backside above it. So if he chases down to the slant underneath it, I can actually hit it on the other side. So once again, showing the same type of play right here with this route right here, and it's a very easy progression and easy read to do that. So let's go ahead and jump into the next play. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit him with an inside run. I got a pretty good stout offensive line, and I'm going to try to work the clock down as much as possible. It's not giving him a chance to be able to get the ball down. So I'm looking, he's got maybe about 6 plays left if he goes and moves. And now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch up my defense a little bit. I'm going to go with a man coverage because he's running a lot of man against me. So what you want to do when you're playing online is try to find your opponent's kryptonite, and this is exactly what it was. He was using wide open sets, so I know pressure is going to come in. My responsibility is to play the inside receiver, so I'm going to take my safety and cover him. He does a little slant route and actually has to get rid of the ball, and because I smack him, he actually gets the ball off. Now it's 3rd and 19 situation. I've showed him a couple different man presses. I don't want to go ahead and show that to him again, so I go into cover 3 and spy up the outside guy, and then the pressure comes off and messes up his reads a little bit because people are floating back in zone. So he's forced to punt the ball back to me. So it's kind of a fortunate situation, and I get the ball down on the 43-yard line right there. So all I need is about 15 yards, and with that I can actually get an opportunity for a field goal. So I hit a little corner route on the back end side. He's running man coverage. You get inside the 30 on the 28-yard line, but I completely whiff the kick. But it's all right. I actually had an opportunity to get a score. So I'm getting the ball back in the second half against my opponent. So I'm getting the ball back, and that's going to give me a chance to go and score, tie up the score. So put up a stretch play, but look at the safeties on the left-hand side. I've got no one on the right-hand side. I just let my linebacker or my tight end actually go and hit that get that block right there, and I'm able to go off the edge for a touchdown to go ahead and tie this puppy up. So back to the kryptonite. Now I get a little bit cute. I go into basically cover 4 version of this. Kind of messes up his reads, but he's able to go ahead and make a good redirection and actually gets the ball, gets a first down with Hooper right there. I think, actually, no, I knocked the ball out. That was a good play. He made a right read and made a good play, but as a result of me able to go and get a stop. So now I think I come back with basically the cover 1 hole blitz out of this nickel defense. I'm just trying to let him beat my defensive backs, and he just struggles with it. Right here he goes into a run play and actually just goes and throws the ball because now I'm running a lot of man coverage. It's just a bad read. And then right here I send the guys after him. He actually tries to throw it up. He actually gets hit as he throws it. Intercepted by Fuller. Fuller takes the ball down to the 7-yard line, and I'm ready to go up a score, but he quits out. He just completely quits out. So, this is just some gameplay, guys. If you do like this type of stuff, please go ahead and smash the like button. I'll be rolling a lot more Draft Champions just to show you different types of schemes. Once again, to my supporters, thank you for your support. Until next time.